Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name's Don and I'm a landscape photographer based on the east coast of Aberdeenshire, about 25 miles north of Aberdeen. Today I've come out in my new van. This is my first trip out in my wee camper van, my first time ever in a camper van. So I've really just come out to give it a trial run and see how everything works. So I've not come very far today. I've come to Cullen, which is about just over an hour away from where I live. And the plan is that I'm going to pop up to the harbour in a short while and see if I can get any photographs around there. The seas today are very, very rough. It's really quite windy today, so that should be quite interesting. And then I'll come back to the van, and then this evening I'm going to pop up the road to Port Knocky even, and I'm going to photograph Fiddle Rock at the sunset. The wind is due to die down a bit later on this evening, so hopefully that will be fine for that. Then we'll come back to the campsite and have some supper. And then in the morning I'll be up first thing and back out to Fiddle Rock to see if we can catch a sunrise. The weather is sort of a bit iffy, so I'm not sure what we're going to get, but we'll wait and see what happens. So okay, let's go, and we'll see you again in a few minutes. Hi, it's me again. So I've just left the camper van. I'm just leaving the camper van. Now I'm just heading to show you where I'm parked up for the night. It's really quite a sight at the moment. You might find it difficult to hear me because of the wind, but hopefully it will be okie-dokie. Nice moody skies and some really quite rough seas. I think the tide's quite high at the moment. So this is where I am, just looking round. So I'm going to be heading over that way to the harbour and see what we can get over there. Okie-dokie, and that's looking back to where I'm parked. So I'll get my camera and then we'll head on down to the harbour. See you in a mo. Hi folks, well I'm down at the harbour. As I say, it's pretty windy here and the seas are quite rough with some really nice conditions. So I'll just spin you around and I'll give you a 360 view of the harbour. Just bear with me. Quite a beautiful little harbour and a beautiful little town. It's quite an amazing setting. Certainly when you've got conditions like this, it's certainly well worth a visit. Yeah, sorry for the shaky camera, I'm getting blasted by the wind. So, I've got a few photographs in the bag. Don't know whether they're good or not, we'll see. If they are, I'll look them up so you can see them. Now I'm just going to go explore it again, see if I can find anything else. Okay, catch up with you soon. along the coast just past where I'm parked with the camper van. I managed to find a little bit of shelter, and I've just got a shot lined up here. I'll just move you around a little bit so you can see what we've got. We've got the sun, unfortunately. So this is the shot I've got lined up at the moment. We've got all these lovely jagged rocks that are leading you into the photograph. Nice sky and some nice waves crashing up against the rocks. I think I'm on about 2-second exposure at the moment, so I'm getting a bit of movement in the water just to kind of flatten out a little bit. So I'll try a few different exposures and see what we can come up with. I've got to wait until the sun goes in, to be honest, because otherwise I've got my, as you can see there, I've got my shadow in the photograph as well. So as the sun goes behind the clouds, I'll start taking the photographs and see what we get. If we get anything decent, I'll put up on the screen for you. A bit early for the sunset, but as the sea was so rough, I thought I'd get some nice shots here. Just been panicking a little bit because I just started to set this camera up and the rainbow came out. So I'll just see if I can turn you around and show you. So there you go, Fiddle Rock, a nice rainbow. So while I'm talking to you, I'm taking some photographs. Who said men can't multitask? Absolutely amazing place. It's just so beautiful. It's not the best view of the rock because you can't see the gap in there, but I'll move around in a minute so you can see that. So yeah, it's just fantastic conditions at the moment. Beautiful sky, big waves crashing over the rocks. Couldn't ask for more. And then the rainbow came out. Absolutely stunning. Fantastic. Okay, I'm going to move around and I'll be back with you in a minute. Cheers for now. Okay folks, I've moved around a little bit so now you get a better view of the rock. I'll just show you on the back of my camera what I'm photographing at the moment. You can see that, but that's what I'm after at the moment, looking really nice in camera. The waves are just fantastic, they're fairly between 2 and 4 second exposures. Moment are just absolutely amazing, really beautiful, absolutely stunning. Yeah, really picked a good time to come out, so hopefully we'll get a really nice sunset as well. Some nice clouds around, so hopefully, although the sunset is setting behind me, this is really more of a sunrise location. If we're lucky, we'll get a nice sunset as well. So yeah, I've photographed in a few different spots so far, so I think I'm going to go back to the wagon now, have a cup of coffee and then wait for the sunset. So I'll catch you later. Bye for now. Almost at sunset now. The sky's not bad, but I don't think it's really going to take off at all. Well, hello again. Well, I didn't really get anything else at Fiddle Rock. Like I say, the clouds sort of came over, so it wasn't very good. So what I've done, I've just moved along the coastal path back towards Cullen, and I've followed the sun around there. And it's actually looking quite nice now. I've got a nice shot in the bay, the waves coming in, and there's a little bit of sun coming up through, and some quite moody clouds as well. So let's turn you around and have a look. So there we go. So that's Cullen and Cullen Bay. The sun just coming up, and just to the left there we've got some really quite dark and moody skies, a bit of rain there as well. So yeah, it's looking quite nice. I think I've got some nice shots there. So it was a good move, I think, coming around and just following the sun around. So we'll see what we can find next. Okay, I'll catch up with you soon. Back to the van, but I thought the sky over the rock was looking really nice, as you can see now. So I stopped off again, and I've taken a few more photographs. It's really looking quite good, quite moody skies. I'll just put you on the back of the camera and see what it looks like. There you go, a stunning view of the rock. Amazing trip I've had so far, so I'm still going to explore a bit more. Then I'll go up to the harbour, get a bit of breakfast, and get some more shots of the harbour. But yeah, happy days. Really enjoyed my first venture in a camper van. What more could you ask for? What an absolutely stunning view, beautiful morning, fantastic. Speak to you again soon. Parked up, had some breakfast, and now I've headed back through Cullen, and I've stopped off at Findlater Castle. Never been here before, so interesting to see what it's like. Just come through here, and you can see hopefully a diagram of what the castle used to be like. There's not a lot left of it now, so I'll just take you around. Get a good view of what's left of this castle, just stuck out on this little peninsula. The sun's a bit bright, so you might not be able to see it very well, but it's just to the left hand side of that big stack there, just perched on the edge. Quite impressive indeed. So I think what I'll do is a path down there, so I'll head down the path and see if we can get any photographs, and maybe take one from up here as well. Okie dokie, catch up with you in a minute. So I've come a bit further down the path towards the castle, and it's an absolutely lovely view from here actually. Nice waves crashing on the shore, the castle down there as well. Unfortunately it's just too bright. The weather forecast today was for overcast, but it's just pretty much clear skies really, and it's just not really good for landscape photography, so I'm not going to take any shots here, but it's certainly one to come back to in the future. So I'll definitely bookmark this and be back when the conditions are more conducive for photography. Okay folks, so I think I'm going to call it a day here. As you can see, the sun is quite bright now. It's just not really a good conditions for photography. So I hope you've enjoyed the video so far. And as you're probably aware from the quality of this is the first time I've ever made a video, and I've yet to figure out how to work the video software, so if you ever get to see this video, it'll be a bloody miracle. But anyway, if you do and you like what you've seen, then I'd appreciate if you give me a like and also a subscribe. It costs you absolutely nothing, but it just lets you know next time I release a video. So yeah, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Cheers everybody. Bye bye.